Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Alaves versus France.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
So, a corner. Will he finish? And they bought themselves a bit of time. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
They just didn't deal with the threat, did they? It's a poor goal to concede.
Number 6.
And France gets the ball moving again. Can they come up with an answer here? Kylian Mbappe. Juan Sebastian Veron has it. Can they pull further away? Gullit. Eden Hazard. Super tackle and they've won possession. I'll tell you what, it wasn't a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, it was a decent chance, but they're still behind here. They needed to take that one.
Gullit. Al-Owairan. He's on the run. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Rooney. A bit sloppy in possession. Oh, so close to extending their lead.
Well, that really would have put them in a commanding position, but it's still all to play for here.
Gullit. Gullit has it. So, getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. What have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
That is that for the first half here.
Coming up half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme draw.
So the ball is rolling again. France trailing after the first half, and they find an effective response here in the second. Alvarez. Plenty of support here. This could be the equaliser. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Toni Kroos. Gullit has it. Gianluca Zambrotta. Cleared away comprehensively. This is looking threatening. That's how to put in a challenge. Saïd Al-Owairan. And across the touchline, so a throw in here. Shevchenko. Gullit. And the pass deftly cut out. Minutes left for play. Al-Owairan. has it. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? Can they forge ahead? And calling upon the goalkeeper to keep things even.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that. He might just have got his team a draw here.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Can he put them in front? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And that will be that. The end of this game, and a French defeat. Not what they were hoping for at all, Stuart.
It was a hard-fought contest which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Feyenoord versus France.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire. It should be a cracking game, though.
Carvajal. Teammates available. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Bale. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw in to come. Carvajal. Gareth Bale. Here's Carvajal. Bale. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, onto the woodwork. He's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Alvarez. Ruud Gullit. This is looking good, but then the one that goes astray. Fine work from France to win back possession. Alvarez. Well, they've lost the ball. Gareth Bale. And Bale going forward with purpose. Oh, surely. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
And France get the ball moving again. Can they come up with an answer here? Alvarez. Now with Al-Owairan. Safely away. Mbappe. Good move in the making from France. To France, and a goal here would really change the complexion of this match. So the ball is rolling again. France trailing after the first half. Can they find an effective response here in the second? Gareth Bale. He's got to score! And he goes! Delighted to be 2 in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Ruud Gullit. Alvarez. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Federico Di Marco. Alvarez. Veron. Juan Sebastian Veron has it. Well, good run and good ball control. Could be dangerous. Could reduce the deficit. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
And support available. Gullit. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Ruud Gullit.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
France regaining possession. Alvarez. Well, still pushing forward. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, I have to say, this is a player that has everything you need to be an outstanding performer and fully deserves to be in the team of the year.
Time for a change then. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Arsenal versus France.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
cross. And a good take under duress there. France moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. James Tavernier. And it's Tavernier. Said Al-Owairan. Veron.
Well, the owner of the
And on to Al-Owairan.
BT04DOX.
Hamsik. Kenny Dalglish. Hamsik. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne now. Oh, what an astonishing goal! Almost from a different postal code. That was as clean as a whistle. You cannot strike them any better than that.
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
So back underway. Will there be a response from France here? James Tavernier. So on the cusp of the half-time interval, it's Arsenal holding the edge here. Stuart, time for your assessment of what you've seen from them.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time
Coming
here.
up half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme draw.
So into the second half, can France bounce back after that first 45? Gianluca Zambrotta. Alonso. Marek Hamsik. Van Basten. Smuggled away. And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And the danger is averted. Who wants to make a challenge? De Bruyne. Van Basten has it. Salah. Gullit has it. On to Vitinha. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Patient build-up at the moment. Can they add to their lead? Well, showing good patience. Well, he almost headed it in. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Chiellini. De Bruyne. Now with Iniesta. And on to Alonso. And now it is official. The referee brings this match to an end. And it's a victory for the Gunners.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Thank you.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It is Bayern Munich versus France.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Sandro Tonali. Carlos Alberto. Jairzinho. Carlos Alberto has it. Fine build-up play. Still could be dangerous. The attack ended disappointingly. Said Al-Owairan. Ruud Gullit. Excellent defending. Johan Cruyff. Good run, very much in control of the situation. And he clears the danger.
With the owner of the red card obstructing the main entrance, please remove the card as soon as possible.
Alvarez. Here's Mbappe. Juan Sebastian Veron has it. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Good patience. Are they going to forge ahead? Well, just narrowly wide of the post that time. Federico Di Marco. Going well. Oh, in it goes! Spectacular goal! Well, so typical of him. That's why he's been named in the Team of the Year.
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Zinedine Zidane. And he did well to cut it out. Gullit. Here's Alvarez. Veron. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But he's expecting to score from that range, but they all count.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Into the second half then. Will it be more of the same from France? They were breathtaking in the first 45, you've got to say. Are they capable of matching that in the second half? Well, a bit of a hopeful strike, not one to stretch the goalkeeper. Johan Cruyff. Zinedine Zidane. Look on for them, but not to be. Easing the pressure there. Alvarez. And that is going to be a free kick. And danger dealt with for now. Sandro Tonali. Tonali with it. Jairzinho. Hazard on the ball. Safely away. Superb stop. Oh, touched onto the post. The decision is one of offside here. Time for the change now. Sandro Tonali. Can he find the right pass? Oh, from miles out, he's done it! How about that
That's a great goal.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Alvarez. Might be able to produce. And in with a real chance. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
For the visitors.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Jairzinho. Carlos Alberto. And the final whistle is sounded. A victory here for France. Your thoughts on their performance?
They were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
भाई देखो टैक्टिक्स की मैंने वीडियो पता है अपने यूट्यूब चैनल पे डाल रखी है, मगर उस टाइम मैं दूसरी टैक्टिक यूज़ कर रहा था, जो 4-2-4 फॉर्मेशन वाली है ना, वो वाली टैक्टिक्स यूज़ कर रहा था मैं 4-3-3 फॉर्मेशन में। मैं माइक इसलिए नहीं ओपन कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरे बैकग्राउंड में नॉइज़ काफ़ी ज़्यादा आएगी, इसी कारण से मैंने माइक बंद कर रखा है। और मेरे पे इतना खास माइक भी नहीं है कि वो नॉइज़ को रिमूव कर दे। टैक्टिक्स वैसे मैंने दिखा दिया आपको, और एक बार बैक करके दिखा देता हूँ। देख रहे हो मैंने बिल्ड अप में स्पीड को मैंने 3 पे रख रखा है। किसमें लेजेंडरी 4 मतलब समझ में नहीं आया मेरे को। वो हेड टू हेड तो देखो भाई मैं खेलता ही नहीं हूँ। हेड टू हेड में तो सही बताऊँ तो मैं क्योंकि टाइम पास के लिए खेलता हूँ, मेरा गेम प्ले काफ़ी ज़्यादा बेकार है हेड टू हेड में, इसलिए मेरी रैंक मैं सीजन के एंड तक मैं मगर रैंक पहुँच जाता हूँ। सीजन के एंड तक मैं रैंक मैं कर देता हूँ लेजेंडरी, उसके अलावा तो मास्टर रैंक में पहुँच जाता हूँ, वरना पूरे सीजन ऐसे। भाई मैं 4-3-3 में होल्डिंग वाली यूज़ कर रहा हूँ। देखो ये वाला जो फॉर्मेशन है ना, आप होल्डिंग में भी यूज़ करके देख लो, अटैकिंग और ये डिफेंडिंग, तीनों में मेरे को लगता है सेम ही वर्क करता है, क्योंकि मैंने तीनों में यूज़ करके देखा है, मेरे को तो तीनों में सेम लगा, मगर होल्डिंग में सबसे बढ़िया इसका गेम प्ले देखने को मिलेगा।
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set. Two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? At times they make passing look easy. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. And France have it back now. Alvarez. Saïd Al-Owairan. And support available. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And taken short. Juan Perón! And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely!
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and there's so much pace in it. It's a great goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Pedro. Difficult to stop him. Dalglish. David Beckham. Beckham. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Really important tackle. Kenny Dalglish. Lamine Yamal. This could be the equaliser. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, I have to say, that's a brilliant finish. He wraps his foot around the ball and curls it brilliantly. I'm not sure the keeper could do anything about that.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Gullit. Now with Al-Owairan. And teammates to play it to. The half-time whistle.
With the club secretary, please note, Mr. Moon has left the building.
So even Steven going into the second half of this one. And he takes on the shot. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Al-Owairan. James Tavernier. Now with Al-Owairan. Gullit. Free kick here. Perón. Really good challenge, and France did well to win it back. To level matters! Oh, good save! Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Find out if France can take advantage of this set piece. And they're going for the short one. Ferreira. Well, they'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Lamine Yamal. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And he's made headway. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Throw in for France coming up. Ruud Gullit. Lamine Yamal. Kylian Mbappe. Dalglish. Yamal. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. And not cleared away properly.
Has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's France, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
James Tavernier. Gullit has it. Here's Kovacic. Mateo Kovacic. Veron. Mbappe. Can they forge ahead? The danger clear. Gullit. Alvarez. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Gullit. Henrik Larsson. Samuele Ricci. Real chance. And it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
And France get the ball moving again. Can they come up with an answer here? Just the challenge that and France come away with it. Said Al-Owairan. Here's Alvarez. Gullit. Now with Al-Owairan. Keeper had it covered.
अपोनेंट की भाई किस्मत बढ़िया है।
And the danger's still on. And that's a
बोला तो हेड टू हेड
routine
में मेरा गेम प्ले काफ़ी ज़्यादा बेकार है,
here comes to an
क्योंकि
end.
मैं हेड टू हेड ज़्यादातर खेलता ही नहीं।
Would the club secretary please note Mr. Moon has left the building.
The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Jean-Pierre Papin. Larson. He must finish. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled up a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
And cleared away. And an opening. Well, it would have been a chance, but the run was mistimed. Offside. Ricci. Mbappe. Di Marco. Gullit has it. James Tavernier. Ruud Gullit. Juan Sebastian Veron has it. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Oh, come on.
अरे यार ऐसे गोल रुक जाते हैं ना भाई, बहुत बुरा लगता है। हेड टू हेड में मेरे को अपना पता बहुत ज़्यादा गेम प्ले सुधारना पड़ेगा।
Playing with patience. Chance for the leveller. And a solid piece of goalkeeping. And straight
इससे
into the
बेकार और
keeper's
क्या
box.
किस्मत हो
You
सकती है।
can't waste corners like that. And Oairan.
अरे नल्ले बोट, गेम भी हग रही है।
Now the big question here is, can Real Madrid get over the line? Can they make it a victory? Your thoughts on what you've seen from them?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? And you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
Minimum of 3 minutes of average.
We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. An opportunity it is. Perhaps now. Oh, it's in. And that might... Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Can he make it count? Well, he was keen to give that one a go, sadly lacking a bit of accuracy. Abdullah Al-Malki. Can he put them in front? Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Can they make this count? And in with a real chance. Can he convert? Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. France failing to keep the ball. Amon. Magnificent defending. Moving forward effectively. But he's certainly not alone. Will he finish? Well, denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. And an opportunity for France perhaps to make it look even better. Robertson.
The referee has indicated
Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match.
Coming up at half-time, there will be a display from the Police Dog Display Team, so stay in your seats for that.
And off we go again. The second half has begun. Options in the centre. That's well read defensively. Vladimir Rodic. Wonderful chance. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Top-class defending. Into the final 20 minutes. It could be up for grabs. And the flag does go up, offside. mistake from the keeper. Will it be punished? In position. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Well, again, and that might well be the decider. 10 minutes left for play. Well, late in the game here, they know what they need, and that's an equaliser. A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here!
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So underway again at 2-2. Doesn't have to do it on his own. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
भाई लास्ट गेम प्ले कैसा लगा जो 66 ओवीआर के प्लेयर टीम लेके खेला था।
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Atletico Madrid versus France.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Encouraging this from Atletico. They're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Spinazzola. Just the challenge that was required. Al-Owairan. Chance to play it in. Keeper there to collect. Keeper not thinking it through. Oh, the keeper makes it look routine. It was anything but.
को इतने सारे गोल के चांस मिलते हैं, मैं मगर कुछ कर ही नहीं पाता।
Now options are plenty. Just like that, they have the ball again. Really good challenge, but corner conceded. And not cleared away properly. There was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Veron. And on to Al-Owairan. An Atletico throw-in coming up here. Federico Di Marco. Veron. Alvarez. Juan Sebastian Veron has it. Playing with patience. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Veron. Opportunity here. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic.
क्या कहूँ भाई, दूसरी वाली किस्मत।
Keen to take it short here. The touchline for what will be a France throw. Ruud Gullit. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Coming up half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Program Drill number is on the back page.
So away they go again. A low-key first half, I think we can call it. James Tavernier. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Saka. Pulisic. Promising sequence. Can he put them in front? And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. So back underway. Will there be a response from France here? He's certainly not alone. Veron. Mbappe with it. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. In a decent position now. Alvarez. With that, the attack fizzles out. 15 minutes left for play. Well, there's a really... Is it going to be Pulisic? Alvarez. Said Al-Owairan. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? Can he make it count? Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So a personnel change then. So a level contest, 1-1. Mbappe. Pulisic now. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And here they come now. Atletico looking for a late winner. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name's Derek Ray. I'm delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Liverpool versus France.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Matuidi. He has teammates around him. And that will be the goalkeeper's ball. The attack just breaking down. Alvarez. Wasteful from France. Al-Owairan. Move this from France, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Al-Owairan. Diego Forlan. Fine work from France to win back possession. Saïd Al-Owairan. Forlan! Well, still a chance! Gullit. Mbappe. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Modric. Now with Forlan. And on to Al-Owairan. Is it going to be? Just the tackle that was needed. Gullit. Into the advanced position goes Modric. Oh, that is a top-quality piece of goalkeeping. Not the best clearance. He struggled to get it away properly. James Tavernier. Vitor Ferreira. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Coming up half-time is going to be a display from the Police Dog display team, so stay in your seats for that.
Second half begins with room for improvement on multiple fronts. James Tavernier. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Looking for the final pass. Can he put them in front? And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Diego Forlan. Gullit. France with the ball again. This is looking threatening. 30 minutes left for play. Alvarez. Modric. Opportunity it is. Oh, surely this time. A goal! 1-0. A fully deserved advantage based on what we've seen.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
And they are committed to making the substitution here. So France get the ball rolling once more. We're about to find out how they're going to react to the setback. Kylian Mbappe. Crespo. This could square the game. No problems for the keeper. And putting pay to the danger.
Well, Liverpool are nearly there, and their fans know it. Just listen to the support they're giving their team. Not long left now.
Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? And just 5 minutes remaining. And a clever piece of defending. Down by a goal. And the referee blows for full time. This goes down as a Liverpool victory.
They didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's France taking on Liverpool.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Al-Owairan. And fine work from Liverpool to win the ball back. And they might be through here. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
France moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind. But he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Al-Owairan. Diego Forlan. Cristiano Ronaldo. Didn't fool the keeper. Did a good job of cutting it out. Not really the high percentage option to try your luck from there.
Well, his teammates aren't particularly happy. He was never going to score from there.
Mbappe. Gullit. And on to Al-Owairan. Said Al-Owairan. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. An attack full of promise, but he tried in vain to get himself back on side.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Well, nearing the break here, and Liverpool hold the edge. How about your assessment of what you've seen from them in this first 45? Oh, from miles out, he's done it! How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique! Wondrous!
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Out of play, throw-in. Rafinha. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Coming up at half-time, there will be a display from the Honest Dog Display Team, so stay in your seats for that.
So into the second half, and I must say it was a spellbinding performance by Liverpool in the first 45 here. Mbappe, Ruud Gullit. Now with Al Owairan. Liverpool regaining possession here. And he's in. And a fine stop. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Well, they get the ball rolling again. It does appear that Liverpool are just about out of sight. Ronaldo. Well, there to intercept. Ruud Gullit. Now with Al Owairan. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Still trying to make something happen. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. And Al Owairan! A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. And into the last 20 minutes. High quality defending. Dumfries. And it might be. Well, that stopped exactly what was required. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And putting pay to the danger. Well, trying to direct a volley on target is never easy, but that wasn't great, was it?
Well, not the connection he was looking for. It's well wide in the end.
Diego Forlan. Ruud Gullit. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Well, shooting like that isn't going to live long in the memory.
Well, poor decision, bad technique, and a waste of a very good situation.
What a save! Well, that was never likely to trouble the keeper. And that is all for this game anyway. It goes into the books as a victory for Liverpool.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson, and every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
And winning it back. Oh, big opportunity! Danger averted. Oh, not cleared away! Up a disappointing dead end. Alvarez. Running with confidence. Can they forge ahead? Given away by France. Mo Salah. Veron. And good work to regain possession. Diego Forlan. And he clears the danger. And in with a real chance. Well, if you want to talk about safe hands under pressure, you've just seen them. Alvarez. Veron. And a struggle for France to keep the ball. Forlan. Almada. Ryan Cherki. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Jack Grealish. Almada. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium.
So here we go into the second half with the defences on top so far. This attack looks highly promising. And he takes on the shot. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So on with the match, and that goal has given the game a decidedly different feel. Veron. Mbappe. And with that, the attack fizzles out. So half an hour remaining. Salah. Trying to find the right angle of attack. There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Forlan. Nicely timed tackle. Cherki. Now with Forlan. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Can he get one back? An alert piece of defending. And the problem not completely solved. 10 minutes left for play. personnel change then. Mopping up defensively. Domenico Berardi. And in a perfect position to cut it out. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Al Hilal versus France.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
To snuff out the danger. James Tavernier. Getting forward. But they took care of the situation defensively. Emmanuel Petit. Ruud Gullit. Gullit has it. Said Al-Owairan. No foul play, says the referee. James Tavernier. Decent effort there.
Well, he had such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Rafael Marquez. Walker now. Eusebio. Intercepted effortlessly. Rivaldo. And teammates around him. Well, we've just witnessed the first goal of the night from Gareth Bale, and that will be a big boost.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So France get the ball rolling once more. We're about to find out how they're going to react to the setback. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Ruud Gullit. Well, they keep the ball moving. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Oh, beautiful goal! And befitting a player who's been named in the Team of the Year.
Well, he's certainly the danger man, and there's a good reason why he was selected for the Team of the Year. He's in great form at the moment.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game.
Display from the police dog display team, so stay in your seats for that.
So, all even here. Who might produce that match-winning moment? Gullit. Well, that was a very respectable effort from such a long way out.
Well, he hits it cleanly, and it's a very good strike, but just not on target.
Gareth Bale. It's with Rivaldo. Might be a chance here. Perhaps now. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
Walker. Bale. Walker now. Gullit. Bale. Opportunity. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. James Tavernier. Gullit. Can he find the right pass? And he stopped them in their tracks. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. A real opening now. Hilal couldn't keep it. Ruud Gullit. Said Al-Owairan. And on to Al-Owairan. Alvarez. Well, he was miles out, but still had the audacity to go for goal.
Yeah, as you said, a long way out, but what a good strike that was. He hit it so cleanly.
Well, they have been getting 3 substitutes warmed up. And by the look of it, all 3 are coming on. Petit. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Arsenal versus France.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Ronaldinho. Well, he was certainly up for the long-range shot, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think it was worth a go. Certainly struck it well.
James Tavernier. Said Al-Owairan. Al-Owairan. Now, who can he play it to? Mbappe! Well, he did what he had to do defensively. Gullit. And it's with Ronaldinho. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection. I mean, there's so much pace in it. It's a great goal.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Federico Di Marco. Here's Alvarez. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Maldini. James Tavernier. Ruud Gullit. Said Al-Owairan. A very good tackle. Zinedine Zidane. Cruyff. Vieira. France regaining possession. In with a chance. That's the clearance that was needed. And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. The attack just breaking down. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, it was a captivating first 45. What will the second half bring us here? Moving the ball well here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Ronaldinho. Confident attacking play. Away properly. And it looks so threatening, but the danger averted. Alvarez. Gullit. Really good interception. Ronaldinho. Eusebio. Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Marquez taking care of it. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Eusebio. Gullit. Patrick Vieira. Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal? A fine reading of the situation. And France have it back now. Federico Di Marco. Alvarez. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Marquez. Vieira. Gullit. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's the United States versus France.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players, but they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Well, it takes confidence to try your luck from that sort of distance.
Well, I have to say that was a really good effort. He struck it so cleanly.
Virgil van Dijk. Veron, and France pushing forward with options available, but really sticking to their task defensively. Toni Kroos. And here's Rivaldo. This is Kroos. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Can he put them in front? Mbappe. Gullit has it. Oh, good use of the ball. Oh, big moment! And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Rivaldo. Opportunity it is. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. France looking dangerous here. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
A bit wasteful from the USA. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Saïd Al-Owaiban. And they played their way into trouble. And a solid clearance. Eusebio. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Vanja Milinkovic-Savic. Al-Owairan. Rivaldo. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
Something you don't see every day of the week. A triple substitution here. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. 20 minutes remaining. Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer.
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Al-Owairan. And support available. To do defensively. They might be through here. Big chance it is. Oh, they've done it. They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to the lead? Gullit. Toni Kroos. Kenny Dalglish. And the referee says that will be all for this game. It's a defeat for the USA. Interested to know what you've made of the performance.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's France up against Arsenal.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Tremendous intuition to win it back. Moving forward effectively. And a throw-in for Arsenal. Steven Gerrard. Now Son. Now, who can he play it to? And putting paid to the danger. That is a tackle and a half. Mbappe. Arsenal have possession again. And France with the ball again. Gullit. Alvarez. Good looking run.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
On they go again, and Arsenal know they need to wipe out that last goal. Gullit. And Best has it. Rife. It's there for him. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium.
So back underway, the second half begins. Alvarez. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Alvarez. Here's Alvarez. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Oh, yes! He's going to be proud of that moment. What purity of strike. Caught it absolutely perfectly.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Frimpong. Now, options are plenty. And buying them time. Gullit. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Said Al-Owairan. It's Arsenal's turn now. 10 minutes left for play. Rife. And Best has it. They have to show a commitment to attack Arsenal in these trying circumstances. An attack that had potential.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
Both substitutes have been getting ready, will come on at the same time. Johan Cruyff. Danger building. Well, it would have been a chance, but the run was mistimed. Offside. The final whistle has sounded. A victory here for France. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It is Manchester United versus France.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
That is defending of the highest order. Alvarez. And on to Al-Owairan.
Surprised everybody, including me, but it's a decent strike, you have to say.
And France did well to win it back. Kvaratskhelia. Pulisic has it, but he's certainly not alone. Fruitful looking attack. Oh, could be! And a goal! That will do it! They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Saïd Al-Owairan. And it's Tavernier. Good move in the making from France. This could level it. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, as you can see, he's just placed that beyond the keeper. That's a very good finish.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. They're eyeing that final. Can he put them in front? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, just look at this. He keeps his composure and he almost passes it into the back of the net. That's a very good goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Veron. Here's Mbappe. Giorgio Chiellini. And tidying up, Chiellini. Alvarez. Mbappe! First half here comes to an end.
Coming up half-time, don't forget we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme draw.
And back underway with France looking to find a route back into this game. Well, a long-range effort, but no real difficulties for the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Mbappe with it. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Oh, in with a chance. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Well, they've decided to make a change. So back underway, 3-1 the score. Alvarez. Now with Di Marco. Oh, the threat level is still high. Well, nothing untoward happened. And into the last 20 minutes. Van Basten. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Wanted to get it out of there. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Running with confidence. And that is the end of the game. It goes down as a United triumph. No fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.